The Glanbia MilkFlex Fund initiative is a really important development in the financing landscape for farmers in Ireland. Its core element of the product is to provide farmers with protection against volatility in milk prices, dairy farmers with that protection. And it will enable investment by these farmers in a much more safe and secure way in the future investment, productivity and capacity of their farms.
This is a really innovative initiative because one of the biggest challenges for dairy suppliers is volatility and the management of volatility. And as an organisation, Glanbia very much recognises that the supply chain has to be sustainable for all participants. So the core of this MilkFlex Fund is that the repayments on loans that support growth from our supply base are flexible, and flexible essentially to the milk price and therefore their income. So it is a very innovative product, and the GII team of Jim, Sean and Brian have done a super job in developing this for our Irish milk supply base.
This is a very important initiative for Glanbia Ingredients Ireland in that it helps underpin the growth in our milk pool. We've invested ahead of that in very significantly in assets, and this will help ensure that the milk growth to secure those assets arises to the business.
It's very important that farmers and agribusiness have access to cheap money. The National Treasury Management Agency, Rabobank and Glanbia are coming together as partners to try and provide greater access for the necessary finance to ensure that farmers are able to do their job properly, able to invest and on terms that are actually competitive. And we hope that the European Investment Bank will be able to join this partnership in due course. Dairy farmers are going through a difficult time, as we know, but they also are people that want to invest. And I want to get long-term money at reasonable rates of interest, particularly for young farmers that are starting in business in dairying, in order to ensure that they are able to be competitive and that we reduce as far as possible the price volatility associated with this investment.
What Glanbia has been working with a number of other partners on is to introduce a model that's very different, that actually links the ability to be able to repay with repayment schedules. That's why they've effectively linked the repayment model here to milk price, which I think is really progressive. My view, and I think it's shared by many, is that if you compare the availability of finance and the cost of that to Irish dairy farmers at the moment, yes, there's money available, but it's too expensive. And I think this is going to shake up the market. I think the conventional banking system will sit up and see that if they don't sharpen their pencils in terms of the offers that are available, well then lots of farmers are going to choose another financial model. So this is a good story. This is about a new option, a more competitive pricing and much more flexible repayment model. And I think it will be the start actually of new options for farmers coming from the conventional banking system in response to this, which is a good thing.